Okay, so today we have Bronski Beat and Smalltown Boy. Now, coming into this and searching the song up, I see that basically the song is pretty important. Obviously, this band, from what I've learned, was an openly gay band, with all gay members. And again, in the 80s here, which, doesn't seem too far away, really, when homosexuality was still seen as, a sin. And even today, obviously, there's still a lot of people that think that. But anyway, yeah, so coming into this, I'm intrigued. I want to hear this. My first time listening to the band. So let's get into it, talk about it after. Yeah, let's go. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, so Bronski Beat and Smalltown Boy. So like I said off the top, coming into this and searching up the song and searching up the band and seeing, openly queer and how important this band is to many people and how important the song is to many people too. And watching the video here, and again, sometimes the video doesn't get allowed on YouTube or whatever, so we'll see. But I watched the video here, and I mean, you probably could tell, but I was just kind of fully immersed in the video, like just watching. It was almost like a movie. I mean, it felt like it wasn't going to end well. I mean, but I guess really it did end well. I mean, at the end, but I guess I want to get to the start first. Just to talk about the video. I guess it really tells a story, and it tells the story so well with the lyrics here. I mean, you talk about the lead singer here. I forget his name. Hold the phone. So Jimmy Somerville is on lead vocals here. It's his lead and backing vocals, actually. And of course, Steve Bronski is on synthesizers and percussion, drum programming, and Larry Steinbeck, I want to say is how you might say that. Either way, he's basically on all the same stuff that Steve is on as well. And of course, Larry and Steve have both passed away, as I see here, not too long ago, one in 2016, the other in 2021. And of course, Jimmy's still here, but he wasn't with the trio for too long. I believe he left in 1985, as I see here. But either way, he was on this song, and like I said, his voice, just a soaring voice, so amazing, so haunting too for the subject matter here. And to talk about the video, I mean, like I said, it explains everything. You have him, I think it starts with him on the train there, and he's going, basically what you find out, he's going to have a new life, leaving this small town. I mean, that's the whole point, small town boy. And sometimes, small towns aren't as, I guess, open as, a city might be, where there's more people, where maybe more people are accepting of this, especially, like I said, with this being like the 1980s, again, homophobia was alive, and I mean, it's still alive today, obviously, and I mean, when you tell your parents, obviously his parents didn't seem very supportive, his mom seemed more supportive than his dad, and I feel like that kind of happens in a lot of cases. Your mom's more there for you than your dad, but I mean, it doesn't always happen, but, with things I've seen anyway, but yeah, and I mean, you see his mom hug him at the end there before he goes, and his dad gives him, I think, money, and he doesn't shake his hand, and again, it's just so heavy, because this stuff has happened, this is real, and I don't know if it's actually happened to Jimmy or not. Maybe this is autobiographical, and it's just, I don't know, just because you're, your child, or just because someone is gay or whatever, it's just so weird to me, that, that they're treated differently, or that they're treated like crap, or that they get beat up, like, Jimmy gets beat up. And basically, when he gets beat up there in the video too, I was just so, like I said, just so involved in this video, just watching. I mean, it was so heavy, and it was just so intriguing. And it seemed like his dad, obviously the mom was sad, but the dad was almost like, I don't know, it seemed like he was obviously mad, and then he kind of was like, you couldn't really see what he was saying, I guess, but it seemed like he was saying, almost like, why didn't you fight back, or whatever. And, this is what happens when you're the way you are, and all this stuff, and the cop kind of steps in there. But yeah, it's just, again, it's just it's so real, it's so brutal, and it's so honest, and again, Jimmy's voice is just perfect on it. You can't find a better, higher range of a voice or whatever for such lyrics. And that's really what I want to get to here. I mean, again, the song, I feel like it's so self-explanatory with the video. Just basically talking about the oppression of homosexuals back in Jimmy's days here. And my goodness gracious, I thought I had a burp. Anyway, so with these lyrics here, the intro, to your soul, cry, cry, cry. And again, I didn't get all these words when he was singing them, because I was watching the video and I couldn't hear everything. So this is, I'm looking at this kind of for the first time, basically, anyway. You'll leave in the morning with everything you own, in a little black case, alone on a platform, the wind and the rain on a sad and lonely face. Again, just basically talking about leaving onto the train, I guess. And I like the shots of him, eating throughout the thing. And again, just thinking back to, obviously everything we saw was just him thinking back in his memories, getting beat up and what led to him leaving his small town. And then we go on. Mother will never understand why you had to leave, but the answers you seek will never be found at home. The love that you need will never be found at home. Again, the love, he doesn't feel the love at home. His parents aren't really there. And again, his mom, like I said, is kind of seeming more like a more understanding guardian than his father. But at the same time, she still doesn't understand. It seems like her heart might be in the right place, but she doesn't get it. Doesn't get his sexual orientation. And of course, the chorus, run away, turn away, turn away. And that's just repeated. And again, such a moving song, but there's still so much danceability to it. And I believe that I saw that this did chart on the dance charts and stuff, and I'm not surprised. Again, it's a moving track, but again, you can kind of rock out to it. Pushed around and kicked around, always a lonely boy. Again, so honest and so, biographical. Just talking about himself. You were the one they talk about around town as they put you down. Again, just kind of talking about Jimmy here, perhaps. And as hard as they would try, they hurt to make you cry, but you never cry to them, just to your soul. Again, not showing emotion to, your bullies or whatever, not showing emotion to them, saying that you didn't get the best of me, but just crying to your soul or just crying to yourself, crying later on, behind closed doors, and trying to show the people who are beating you up, you're not going to get to me, but really they kind of do. But because obviously it sucks. When you're trying to live in your life, and you can't, because you got these homophobic bullies. Basically. And then the chorus one more time, crying to your soul, just beautiful lyrics. And obviously this comes from a person who, like I said, has felt this way. And so it's just great that these three guys came together and put this all, on paper. Cry boy, cry. A lot of crying going on, of course. That's what you do when you feel like nobody understands you and there's no love in the household. No love anywhere, gotta find it somewhere else. You leave in the morning with everything you own. A little in a black case, the fifth verse here, kind of like going back to the first one, alone on a platform, in the wind and the rain on a sad and lonely face. Again, the wind and the rain, that, gloomy kind of thing as well. And the chorus again, and that's it. There's not too many lyrics here, but they say so much, with the repetition. And again, I didn't say, but how the song ends off there with, I think it was the two other members of the band. And, it shows that even though with all this strife and all this pain that this guy's gone through, that Jimmy's gone through, and you feel so bad for him, and if you have a heart, I guess, but you feel so bad for him, but then you see that he has these two friends that come along. And I want to say it was the two people that were swimming in the pool. I think those were the other members of the band, Steve and Larry. And then they come, and, he's eating there, and then he's all happy, and he has two other friends, to show that, he's not alone, though. At this point, he's not alone going to this new adventure. And so even though, like I said, for me, I was just like, oh God, is this going to end on a sad note? And it really didn't. It showed that he found two friends that are even more accepting than his parents or whatever, or his other friends that were in that small town, or if he had any. And it's just, my God, I can say, I love the synth pop. Obviously, I love, the synths. I didn't really talk about the music. I guess I just the words were obviously so important. But I think about a band like, I think about, somebody like Pete Shelley, of course, who was out at this point. I think of a song like Homo Sapien with obviously many synths in that song too. So I think about someone like that. I think about, another band like the Human League or whatever, who had, synths and were in this kind of category in the late 70s, early 80s, and, who were pioneers. And, I just love their sound. And like I said, it's so danceable and it's so moving. But, when you get to these lyrics, that's all that really takes over. That's all I really wanted to get to, really, because I don't know. It's just, this was so important. And I feel like that's one thing coming into this. I was like, I want to show how important the song is, I guess, because again, it's just, it's so heavy, and it's all about soul searching, and it's all about finding someone to accept you and all this stuff, and it's so sad. And again, it's something that I know many people have gone through, and my God, as somebody who has friends who are gay or whatever, and it's just like you hear horror stories, and it's just like, my God. So anyway, I hope I did this song justice. That's the whole thing. Like I said, everything about the music was great, but really Jimmy's voice is what really stole the show for me, and his lyrics too. I don't know if he wrote the song or not, but either way, or if they all came together on this one. But obviously a lot of LGBTQ, themes, and unapologetically too. They weren't afraid to put this out in 1984, as I see here. They didn't care, if it's got some kind of backlash from people who didn't like this kind of stuff. But anyway, I guess I've gone on enough. It's just, this song was just so heavy and just so meaningful. My God. So, if you can't tell, I feel like, I don't know if you could see in the video and stuff, I was just so immersed in this, and I loved it. I just want to say Jimmy's voice, obviously very sensitive, that falsetto, and it was just great for this, just perfect. I can't say it enough. So anyway, not enough from me. I hope this showed that I really appreciated this song, because I really did, and it's just so moving. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all this stuff. Really appreciate all the support, and leave a comment down below. I know I have some viewers who might I don't know, who might relate to this stuff, and I don't know if you want to. I mean, you can comment your thoughts or whatever. I always like to look at the comments. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching again. I'll talk to you guys again soon.